A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S, T, U, V, W, X, Y, and Z. Do you know your ABC of how to tell a story? Tell me more, tell me now. If you don't know, then let me tell you how. Hi, I'm Rituparna, and you're watching ABC of Storytelling with your story bag. Let me begin by saying a big thank you to all of you for writing to us, sending us comments, messages, for subscribing to our YouTube channel and telling us how much you like the series. Well, it goes on to show that there are so many aspiring storytellers, teachers, parents who want to become better storytellers for the little listeners, and this is a story just for you, so keep watching. So over to the next big alphabet of the day, which is B. Now we have many B's in our bag, including the big B bag, of course, but the other B, which is very important to us, is books. Well, as storytellers, you have to be surrounded by books all the time. You have to read a lot. You have to go through a huge library of books and stories to find the right kind of stories which attract you, which attract the audience that you largely work with. Well, if you're working with children, then the big B is the book with big pictures, or the picture book category. This video is a little sneak peek into how you can make read-alouds of a picture book really engaging, so that your little audience is glued to the story, is curious enough to read a book. Well, why is this important? Because we want our little children to grow up to become readers. Sometimes we put a book in front of them and expect them to read. While reading is an ability, it's a literacy-based, it's a skill-based activity. But what you can really do with storytelling is to make these, sometimes you can put a book in front of a child, but you cannot force the child to read the book. So here are some magical ways by which you can engage the child with the book. So here we go. So I'm going to do a little read aloud of the way I do read alouds with children. This is called the Story Machine, and it's written by Tom McLaughlin. I love the name because it makes me laugh. So if I were to do this with children, I would talk about the author and the illustrator of the book in this case, and talk about how the name itself is very interesting. So I'll say, oh, this is the book called The Story Machine. Do you know how much we love stories? So what if you found a machine, a gadget, or something which could only bring out stories to you? Here we Meet go. Elliot. Elliot was a boy who loved to find things. Every day you would find him with a torch, looking into nooks and corners, under the bed, over the cupboard, inside dark rooms, looking for something new to play with. So one day he found a machine. At this point of time, I'm going to ask my audience, what do they know of machines? What do they look like? Do they have machines in their home? What do those machines do? And then I will take them forward. It didn't have an on and off button, nothing to switch it on, nothing to switch it off. And Elliot turned it upside down to find the on and off button, but it did not have one. And it didn't even bleep or buzz. It didn't make any sounds. What do you think this machine is? Elliot was puzzled. I have to look at this machine and then see what it is all about. But what did it do? What do you think it did? So he found this huge big hand from somewhere attached to a stick, and then from a distance he went and poked it. Poke, poke, poke. Then, quite by accident, he made it work. Well, if you see, I would use a picture book to not just talk about the words which are written there. I will not just read them out. I will also enact the story in a bit. I will also draw the children into the visuals to see what's really happening. With younger children, it works a lot. With older children, sometimes they want to make sense of what's happening in the pictures, so you have to handhold. The other B, which is very important to me, is belief. As a storyteller, you have to believe in your story. You have to believe that this is the story that's meant for you to tell, It's the story that your audience is meant to listen to. You have to trust your audience and have to really, really surrender to that story, surrender to the characters, surrender to the moment in the story to make it really come alive. I hope this is useful to you and you find our tips handy. Do write into us and tell us what do you think about our series ABC of Storytelling. You can follow us on Facebook, on Instagram, and on YouTube and Twitter to know more about us. Until next week, keep watching and happy storytelling. Da 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 dee da 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 dee da 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 ba dee da 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 dee da 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 da. Bye bye.